Up, my fabulous ladies. Welcome, and gentlemen, if you're there. I don't think so. My YouTube analytics says there's like 1% male, so they're probably just on like my dating videos to scream at me and tell me I'm gonna be single forever. But if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Natalie and this is my channel, Music to Makeup. If you are returning, what's up fam? Good to see you. Today's video is going to be a Q&A video. I realized I haven't done one in a while and someone did ask for it, so ask and you shall receive. This is what that's going to be. It's going to be a Q&A video. I have a website of some Q&A questions and I'm just going to go through them and kind of answer some randomly, and one of you did have a few specific questions, so I will answer those as well. So if you're interested in getting to know me a little bit better, then keep on watching, and if you do like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Question number 1, is that your real hair? Hell no, girl. No one's hair is this perfect in real life. I have become like obsessed with wigs. If anyone would like to see a like wig collection video, I'll be happy to play it, dress up. Happy. Alright, let's get into some questions. What does your name mean? So Natalie means like born on Christmas Day, but I've also really started to get into numerology, and there's like 3 major numerology like formulas. So there's your life path number, your like soul urge number, and then like your personality number. So the soul urge and the personality are based off of your name, and your life path number is based off of your birth date. So I have like a soul urge number of 6 and a personality number, I think it's maybe 3, I forget. But if you type in like numerology or life path number or soul urge number, you can just put your name into it or your birth date and it will tell you what it is. And I have found that the life path number so beyond accurate for me. So I have a life path number of 9. The way you calculate your life path number is, so my birthday is 7/6/1985. So you have a 0, 7 plus, and then so 6, we got 13, up to like 54, and then 5 plus 4 is 9. So you have to break it down to like a singular number between 1 and 9. So the 9 is like the last life path, and it says that this will most likely be your last reincarnation on Earth. And I've always had a feeling like this was going to be my last time on Earth. It's crazy. So let me just read a little bit of my life path. The 9 life path is one of insight, generosity, emotion, compassion, global awareness, interpretation, diversity, and strength. 9 contains a little bit of all the other numbers, as well as many unique characteristics on its own. Those born on the 9 life path have great potential for creative thinking, artistic output, and rapid evolution of the mind, the emotions, and their body. 9 enables you to live a life full of love, accomplishment, and personal satisfaction. But what you must accept, that feelings are what you came into this life to express and understand. The 9 life path is indeed an emotional one. 9 is the most complicated of all the numbers and the most difficult to make sense of. Trauma after trauma may be experienced until you finally accept that emotion is what you were here to learn about. And that is so true for me. I am such an emotional person. I'm an empath, and learning how to understand and control my emotions has been a major lesson that I'm still continuing to work on. So here it talks about a basic understanding of reincarnation is desirable because this lifetime is likely to be your last. 9s are old souls who have lived many lifetimes. Haven't you ever wondered why nothing really shocks you? It's because you've seen and done it all before. You have existed in every form, color, race, creed, gender, and circumstance. You have traveled every walk of life. Of course, this does not mean that you have learned all you need to learn, and your experiences in this lifetime will make that very clear. Be prepared to let go of previous beliefs and learn something new. And that is so true. That was something I had to learn. I had to learn to let go of false negative beliefs that I held on to for so long and create new healthy beliefs. and you're here to conclude unresolved issues of the past and move on to a higher existence. So, but that's so true. Like, I am such an open-minded person and so accepting of all people, and reading that, you know, I've been like every, you know, sex, every creed, every race makes so much sense. Okay, but let me find another question. That was a really long answer. Where are you from? Where were you born? I was born in Voorhees, New Jersey, and my mother and I moved down to Florida in 1987. My biological dad passed away when I was 2, and he was only 21. It was like this crazy, bizarre accident. He was a lifeguard during the summer, and like, you know, the chairs, the high chairs they sit on, I guess he like went to jump in the water to help someone or do something, and the chair was broken and he didn't know it, and it like bent in half in the middle, and he landed straight on the concrete, and he was brain dead. My grandma, you know, had to remove him from life support. And yeah, I still have a lot of family up in New Jersey, and like the more I talk to them and the more I get to know them, the more I see how much in common I have with them. And it's crazy how much I look like my biological dad. I'll put some pictures up. What are your favorite things about yourself? I would have to say my creativity, my independence, my open-mindedness, my generosity, my compassion, and my empathy. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I think it was like there was like Sheldon, Todd, or Mark. Mark was my biological dad's name. Who is your favorite musician? J. Cole. What is your favorite color? Pink. What is your favorite fairy tale? Little Mermaid. I am a Cancer, I'm a water sign, and I've always had like a deep connection to the water, and that just made me, I've always believed that I was a mermaid. Hey, maybe I was in a past life, who knows, but I loved Little Mermaid. What was your favorite subject in high school? Probably calculus or any type of math. What is good about how you are living your life right now? What is different about how I'm living my life now and how I used to live it is I'm living it for myself. I'm not doing something because my mother thinks I should or society thinks I should. When I like injured my back and, you know, had like started to have the chronic pain and like my energy levels just were completely depleted, I had to focus the little energy I did have on the things that really mattered to me. So that forced me to ask myself, what really matters to you? And I was just like going to work and, you know, coming home like that can't be life. There has to be more to it to that. Like there has to be something that brings me some sort of fulfillment. And you know, I asked myself about those things, and expressing myself creatively was definitely something that is extremely important to me. Part of the reason I started a YouTube channel. And another thing was, for so long I didn't know my voice because I didn't know myself. And I have been on this like journey of self-discovery and really getting to know myself. And it's like I finally felt like I had a voice, and I knew who I was, and I knew what I believed and what I stood for. And I wanted to come on here and share my, you know, my thoughts and my beliefs, and also some of my struggles to help others overcome some of the issues that I've dealt with in my personal life. I knew I just wanted to make a change in the world for the better somehow, and I wanted to do it in a way where I could also express myself creatively. So that's how I started my YouTube channel. Do you have a tattoo? Yes, I have 10. Do you have a whole lot of acquaintances or just a few very close friends? Why? It's mainly a few very close friends, but I mean, I do have like acquaintances at work. I'm like just one of those people who like you know, can kind of get along with almost everybody. And why? I think quality over quantity, for sure. Do you have pets? Yes, I have two cats. One is named Ari. I used to be obsessed with the show Entourage and like Jeremy Piven. I was in love with Jeremy Piven.
Get James Cameron on the phone, get Dana Gordon on the phone, tell her assistant if she does not call me back, I will fuck her worse than I did in Cabo in '92.
Do you really want me to say that?
Improvise, Lloyd. I'm gonna be there in 90 seconds, find out who covers Warner's. If all this is not taken care of, I will choke you out with a strap on.
See you when I get here. Potty mouth.
And so I named my one cat Ari, and the other one is named Kitty, like after South Park. My grandma used to let me come over and watch South Park, and I was in like middle school. Which store would you choose to max out your credit card? Like, do we really need to ask that? Sephora. Have you ever suffered a fracture? Oh my god, I have the worst story ever. So, looking back now, I see that like the universe was trying to shake my world up, and that's often why you will have injuries, to force you to kind of slow down and evaluate things. So like not even a few months after I had back surgery, I started a new job, and my first day of orientation, that night I went home and I was cleaning my fan, and I was on a stool and I was wearing socks, and I slipped and I fell backwards and I had my arm out and I fractured my wrist. I had to be in a hard cast for 9 weeks. So number one, I couldn't work a job I had just started orientation at, and because I had just started, I had no insurance. So it was horrible. Have you ever been in a beauty pageant? Yes, my mom put me in beauty pageants when I was younger for a few years. I'll try and find a picture. I don't know if I can. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Issa Rae. Like, I love Insecure. What is something about yourself that you hope will change but probably never will? My empathy and my sensitivity. Like, there are times where I wish I wasn't so empathetic and I didn't absorb everybody's emotions and I wasn't so sensitive, but I know it's just so ingrained in me, it'll probably never change, so I've learned to just accept it. What is something you wish you were gifted at? I wish I could sing. I wish I could carry a note, but I can't. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am definitely a night owl. I work night shift, which is 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., so yeah. What kind of books do you like to read? Number one, I love reading. So now I mainly like to read like self-help and personal development type of books. And what I've been reading like recently, it's called The Soul's Plan, and it's just completely changed my entire perspective on my life and in the world. But when I was younger, like in elementary school, I was obsessed with Goosebumps, and then like in 4th grade I got too advanced for Goosebumps. Like, I was reading them in an hour, so I moved on to Stephen King books in 4th grade. What was the first concert you ever attended? The first concert I ever attended was Boyz II Men, but then the first concert I ever attended without my mom was No Doubt. What takes the biggest chunk of your paycheck? Makeup. Are you satisfied with how you spend your money? No, but I continue to do it because it makes me happy, even though I know it's not the best thing. What is some of the most influential music in your life? So when I was younger, high school is when, that's not true. I was gonna say high school is when I really got into music, but that's not true. Like, in elementary school, I remember the two most like life-changing albums for me were Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, and then TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool. So then in high school, it turned more into, well, the very beginning of high school, it was like Blink-182, Green Day, No Doubt, Nirvana, Korn, and then I kind of veered into the like hip-hop direction. Because Eminem came out, and Kanye, and Tupac, and Nas. Oh my god, I remember hearing Thug's Mansion by Tupac and Nas, and it just like melted my soul. I was like, oh my gosh, this is just amazing. Like, this is the purpose of music. This is like a reason I live. So yeah, and then recently, definitely J. Cole, Drake, and Nicki. Would you rather always be overdressed or always be underdressed? I think it's self-explanatory. Would you rather be able to play 10 different instruments beautifully or speak 10 different languages fluently? I would rather speak 10 different languages. Would you rather live in a 5-bedroom apartment all alone or live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 5 kids? Live in a 5-bedroom apartment alone. Okay, so I think I'm going to end the video here. If you have any other questions for me, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to ask them in a future Q&A video or just maybe throughout my future videos. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better, and let me know your answers to any of the questions that I asked down below. Alright, I love you. I will see you next time.